day, I was burgled. Okay, that was a lie. I wasn't robbed, but I was almost robbed, which is practically the same thing. You see, maybe I should start at the beginning. Sitting at home, nice relaxing day, cat on my lap, middle of the afternoon, watching some crappy reality television, when I hear one of those sounds. You know, the noise that could be the rake you keep next to the front door, delicately falling into a soft pile of leaves. Or it could be a raping, murdering, robbing super criminal trying to forge his way into the Smith sanctum. For all I know, he who must not be named is standing right outside the door. And the thing about cats, they don't care. And they're pretty much useless. But the one thing they will do, is confirm your every worst fear. So my cat goes. So my cat's losing it, I'm losing it. Everyone involved in the situation has lost it. So I decide to borrow a page from the scientific method. And I decide to do the cat test. What the cat test is, push the cat off your lap, watch it walk out the door, and if you hear dead cat sounds, you know to properly start flipping out. So I do it. Push him out, goes out in the hallway, and I don't hear anything. But this does not guarantee my safety. Voldemort is very quiet. So, have a little moment, take a few deep breaths. Whew. Gather my courage, with all my strength, go, hello? I'm not asking the guy in for tea. What I should be saying is, get the heck out of my house, you psycho! Or, that cat was actually a bomb, and in 20 seconds, you'll be dead. Or, hey man, I'm sorry I watched such crappy television. Not worth shooting me over, both regret it in the morning. But no. Hello? Doesn't say anything, but I'm still not sure. So instead of taking advantage of the exit, right there, go all the way out the door, up the steps, and out of my house. And once I'm standing outside, I sort of reevaluate the situation. I'm outside. No one else is outside. My phone is inside. Inside with that psychotic loser who's probably smashing the fine china and making prank calls to Papa John's. I can't afford 20 pizzas. I'm broke. But what really gets to me is my poor cats. My poor cats. They're like my children, and they're probably sitting in there watching all this go down. Are they gonna get cat PTSD? Can cats do that? Are they gonna flash back to this moment, go into cold sweats, maybe go into a stress coma? I can't be responsible for that. So, it was for my cats that I slapped myself across the face and said, Smith, got to pull yourself together. Let's do it. Have another little courage-building moment. And I marched right inside the house and into my room without once thinking about my cats. Do any of you remember your childhood? Because you know, when you look back on it, it always looks perfect. Always. You know, standard fascination with fire, run-of-the-mill Barbie mutilation, that charming habit you had of acting like a rabid squirrel. And my parents. I'm pretty sure my parents thought I was going to be a serial killer. I became an artist instead. They're very disappointed in me. But, you know, when you look at it from their point of view, I really understand, because there are so many advantages to being a serial killer. There really are. For example, never hear about a starving serial killer. For some reason, the one thing we relate with serial killers is their last meal. One thing we relate with artists, starvation. And it's a lot easier to get recognized as a serial killer, because for some reason, people care more what you do with a knife than what you do with a paintbrush. They have whole government agencies dedicated to finding serial killers. You know what artists get? we get a crappy reality television show on Bravo with 2 seasons. And this goes along with my next point. Serial killers get a lot more respect. Do you think anyone ever told Ted Bundy he needed to stop practicing his juvenile little knife tricks and get a real job? No one gave him a bad critique either. So when you're a serial killer, everyone agrees you're doing your job too well. You should probably take a break. You know what? It's cheaper. Artists spend way too much time smoking and brooding to hold down a full-time job. Working an hour at minimum wage doesn't buy you 1 tube of paint. Murderers are always working, covering their tracks. And I hear the benefits package is killer.